Once upon a time, in a deep, dark forest, there lived a brave adventurer named Mark. Mark loved to explore the woods, but one night, he decided to do something different. He wanted to build a cozy hunting shelter to spend the night. Mark gathered some materials before heading into the forest. He brought a sturdy tent, a sleeping bag, a flashlight, and some snacks, with everything packed. He set off as the sun began to set. As the night descended, Mark arrived at his chosen spot deep in the heart of the forest. It was a peaceful, moonlit night, and the forest was alive with the sounds of crickets and owls. He quickly set up his tent, his flashlight guiding the way. The tent was like a little home in the wilderness, and it felt snug and safe. Mark was ready for his late-night adventure. Mark sat quietly, listening to the forest's soothing sounds. He gazed at the stars through the gaps in the trees, feeling a deep connection with nature. It was a serene and magical moment. The night was calm, and Mark had some snacks while keeping a lookout for any wildlife. He saw a family of deer quietly grazing nearby, and a curious fox came to visit. Mark watched in awe as the creatures of the forest went about their nocturnal routines. As the hours passed, Mark eventually crawled into his sleeping bag, still feeling the energy of the forest around him. The night was filled with the hooting of owls and rustling leaves, lulling him to sleep. In the morning, as the sun began to rise, Mark awoke to the chirping of birds. He had spent a peaceful and adventurous night in the forest, and it was a memory he would cherish forever. Mark packed up his belongings and left the forest with a heart full of gratitude for the wild world he had explored. He realized that the forest, even in the late hours, was a home to many creatures, and he was just a visitor. And that's the end of our story. Mark's midnight forest adventure was an unforgettable experience that connected him to nature in a unique way. The Mysterious Nocturnal Encounter. In the heart of a dense, ancient forest, there was a place known as the Enchanted Grove. The grove was said to come alive with magic and wonder after the sun had set, and it was this legend that drew a young explorer named Sarah to the forest one fateful night. Sarah, carrying her trusty lantern and a sense of excitement, ventured into the Enchanted Grove as the moon took its place in the inky sky. The air was thick with the fragrance of wild flowers, and the trees whispered secrets to those who would listen. As Sarah ventured deeper into the grove, her lantern cast ethereal shadows that danced with the leaves. She couldn't help but feel like she had entered a world different from her own. The forest was indeed enchanting. Fireflies lit up the path with their soft, gentle glow. Mysterious sounds echoed through the trees. Like the giggles of playful spirits, the night was alive with magic. Sarah came across a glimmering pond at the heart of the grove. Its waters sparkled like a sea of stars. She was drawn to its edge, where she saw something extraordinary, a group of tiny, winged creatures dancing on the water. These were the forest fairies, and they were having a moonlit celebration. Mesmerized, Sarah watched the fairies twirl and sing, their laughter like tinkling bells. She even joined their dance, feeling like a part of the enchanted world. But as the night wore on, the fairies disappeared into the trees. Leaving Sarah alone by the pond, she realized the night had grown still, and the grove had become silent. Just when she thought her adventure had come to an end, a majestic figure emerged from the shadows. It was a wise and ancient owl perched high in a tree. The owl's golden eyes bore into Sarah's, and they seemed to communicate in a language only they could understand. The owl shared stories of the grove and its magical history. Sarah listened in awe, feeling a deep connection to the forest and its mysteries. As the first light of dawn began to break, the owl bid Sarah farewell, and with a flap of its wings, it vanished into the early morning mist. Sarah left the Enchanted Grove with a heart full of wonder and a mind filled with tales of magic. And that's the end of our story. Sarah's nocturnal encounter in the Enchanted Grove was a journey into a world of enchantment and magic, one she would never forget. If you enjoyed this story, Please like and subscribe for more magical adventures. Thanks for watching.